Let's start this party off right with a giveaway. Let's see who can hit the like button with your nose the least amount of times. So these Huns are really out here baiting for likes. Whoever has the lowest number will win a free pair of leggings. What's stopping me from saying that I only needed one try, right? Follow the directions of the picture and comment with the size of leggings you wear. Please be fair, please. This is a fun thing. I swear it's fun. It'll be fun, please. Contest will end tomorrow. Ready, set, go. I bet you can't like this picture with your nose. Comment how many attempts it took you. Oh, and by the way, if you don't win, you're probably getting a whole bunch of sales pitches. 'Cause, you know, we have leggings in your size. Hey everyone, Noble Xenon here, and welcome back to Anti-MLM. Let's get started. So, is everybody ready for another groundbreaking opportunity for earnings? Everything in one place. It's your favorite shop, ShoppyShop. That has got to be the most unserious name I've ever seen for any product, any company, of anything ever. Get your VIP access before the launch. We're just days away from flipping the switch on one of the most exciting and game-changing platforms you've ever seen, with the obligatory rocket emoji. You know, they all think they're going to the moon. Not with a name like ShoppyShop, you're not. The ultimate diversified cross-channel marketplace that's about to blow your mind. This new omni-channel experience brings everything you love into one powerful membership for just $9.95 a month. What the hell does omni-channel mean? Take a sneak peek at what's inside. Save 20 to 70% on global travel, get paid to shop with our cashback app, score warehouse-style deals at 20 to 60% off, enjoy luxury wellness and skincare at member-only prices, tap into telehealth and access name brand products for less than Amazon, learn and grow with digital education tools and available in 12 languages, cause you know they gotta go worldwide, with 24/7 support. Yes, really? No, I really don't believe you in any of that. The membership economy is evolving, hun, and ShoppyShop is leading the charge with exclusive finds, everyday value, and benefits you'll feel from day one. I don't know how you can type this up with a straight face. You're not just getting deals, you're unlocking a lifestyle. This is only the beginning. Are you ready? And a whole bunch of hashtag, including hashtag omnichannel experience. I still don't know what that's supposed to mean. Well, let's see if this next one makes any more sense. It says so in the title. Instead of donating directly to the struggling nonprofit, buy MLM garbage and only 30% of the proceeds will go to the org. This morning, we are coming to our wonderful supporters to ask for help. We have been in a tight spot financially for a while, and we really could use some help. Vet bills and supplies have gotten very expensive, and our adoption rates have been low. Heartbroken emoji. We have 2 fundraisers going on right now, Pampered Chef and Sensi. Any purchase from these fundraisers help us. Otherwise, if you would like to donate directly, any amount helps. $5 sure does add up. And please, donate directly because these MLMs do not need your money. There might be a Hun working for this rescue, which is unfortunate really. They then go on to say in the comments, we're officially over $1,000 in sales on this fundraiser, which means $300 as a donation. I will continue to update links to their Pampered Chef page. And they are offering a Pampered Picks mystery box for July and August. Try out current kitchen favorites and save while you're at it, only for a limited time. And the boxes cost $50 or $100, meaning that only $15 or $30 of that is going to the rescue, while the rest is going straight into Pampered Chef's pockets. Maybe that's oversimplifying a little bit, I haven't factored in costs, but safe to say the MLM is benefiting a lot from this, when I imagine most people really want to benefit the rescue. Thank you so much, friends who have shopped my Pampered Chef link already. This is a double donations month, so Pampered Chef is giving 30% of sales back to the organization. And that is if they are telling the truth about their sales numbers. I can't believe this might actually be working. Alright, these Huns are getting desperate because they're really out here buying their own downline and calling it success. Cross-posted from r/MLM horror stories. Something a little different. Right now I'm building and I've just opened up yet another new leg. I'm taking all the way to Diamond, running side by side the other one. If you know, you know. Yeah, we know, and no, it's not good. The first 20 spots are like the best spots on a Monopoly board, but let's make this clear, I don't want people already in this biz. Yeah, the first spots are always the best ones because how is a pyramid shaped? The next 16, because 4 have gone, I will also personally mentor you for 14 days. I'll tell you what to post daily and give you a TikTok script to use too. Sounds like it's less mentoring and more telling people to spam shit. So imagine if Netflix 30 years ago would allow us all to have an affiliate link and earn a little bit off of everyone who signed up after us. We would be swimming in money vaults like Scrooge McDuck. No, I think they would have been out of business, because they would have had to jack up the prices to make up for all the people taking little pieces out of their profit. Anyway, well, they didn't. Sorry, but now you can, because the company I've partnered with has had bigger growth in its first 15 months than Netflix and Amazon. It's had a growth rate that took Amazon and Netflix 2 to 3 years to achieve. Except their products, which we don't have to sell to earn commissions, are like the best, highest quality supplements, lowest price, backed by certificates of analysis, so facts. Bye-bye, old antiquated MLM, as if yours is any different. If you're enjoying this video, then why not like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell? I said I would never ever come back to network marketing, but this is fun, and building true residual income, especially for my little girls. I've never seen true beach money before until now. Stop friggin' sitting on the fence. Facepalm. Yeah, this MLM sure is growing quickly when people are literally buying their own downline. But it somehow gets worse in the details. If OP is not mistaken, this is the 3rd time she's done this. She has her original LiveGood membership, then signed up her 9-year-old daughter and sells under her name, and now she's doing it again. I'm no lawyer, but that seems illegal. There doesn't seem to be anything preventing her from doing this. However, I will say that most MLMs, including Vibe, spelled VYB, require you to go through Know Your Customer, which is a verification process that typically involves providing ID to confirm your identity. Most companies also only allow one person per account, so essentially what she's doing here is pretending to be someone else and collecting 3 separate paychecks from LiveGood. Is this fraud? I'm not 100% sure, but it definitely seems sketchy. Yeah, something illegal may be going on here. And now here's another Kangen Hun obsessing over water and claiming that their Berkeley water filter, or rather Berkey water filter, killed their family. But of course, the magic of Enagic brought them back to life. She didn't realize it yet, but that Berkey on her countertop had been depleting her family for over 2 years. Once she switched the water they drank, they all came alive again. Your water filter might be filtering the life out of you. In 2020, we bought a Berkey because it seemed like the smartest, in quotes, option to make sure we could filter our water from the toxins in tap water. We didn't realize the extent of how much the water we drank had been stripped and how dead it was as we drank it. What? At the time, I didn't think it was such a big deal. I was filtering my water with the best, so it had to be good for my body. Fast forward 2 years and my husband's asthma was really bad and we were wondering why we felt so drained despite living a pretty radically healthy lifestyle in all areas. In 2022, we switched up our water. Not only did we come to life physically, mentally, energetically, and also spiritually, but we also started putting all the pieces together. Water was the missing link. 2.5 years later and my husband no longer has an inhaler prescription at all. Wow, that water seems to work miracles. This is why I'm sharing it with you so passionately now. You don't know what you don't know. Filtered water is stagnant, aka dead water, and dead water depletes you. Living water brings you to life. So it looks like they switched over from hydrogen enriched to just straight up living water. They've gone even more vague with their marketing. Follow to learn more about the water system we switched to and how it absolutely supercharged our water and our life, or drop water to learn more. Hashtag change your water, change your life. I don't think we'll be following, thank you very much. And now we have a professional salon pushing Monet. Yeah, your hair is not gonna be looking good. They're advertising beachy, breezy, Monet easy. It's not gonna be so easy when you lose a bunch of your hair though. OP goes on to say, seems like a great way to drive away business, but I appreciate knowing up front that it's a place to avoid. This next one is an MLM called Aucora in the UK, or Aucora? I'm not sure. Apparently it's had more launches than NASA, and more failed launches than SpaceX. It's August, and that means it's the start of something big. We've been counting down, dreaming, planning, and today it's go time. This isn't just a regular Friday, this is a new beginning. We're not here to follow the crowd, even though you're literally doing just that. You're following other MLM Huns. We're here to lead, to create, and to change the game. Fire emoji. Launch is happening today. This has the power to change lives, and we are pumped. Let's go with more rocket emojis. If you're bold enough to go where no one has been before, if you're a visionary, a disruptor, a change maker, a power player, I don't know why there are stars below all those words, but okay, get in my inbox because this is for you with another fire emoji. They do love fire and rocket emojis around there. So for this next one, we have ourselves a two-parter. First, warning a Hun that closing her successful small business to pursue this pyramid scheme is not a good idea. That shit is a pyramid scheme, and then links to an r/anti-mlm post, presumably one that explains the dangers of these schemes. But unfortunately, the Hun replies, "It's not. I've already checked way before I became a part of it," laughing crying emoji. Trust, I'm a lifelong pyramid scheme hater. 1. We don't have to recruit anyone. 2. I'm fully licensed in Alabama to sell life insurance and retirement plans. 3. I invested $0 other than my license. 4. I fully own the business and can sell at any point. I'm basically a financial advisor and my sole goal is to help people have a great financial future. People only say it's a pyramid scheme because they use the word recruit, which is no different than State Farm hiring employees to get licensed and write policies. They're just not W-2 employees and also own their clients. We are responsible for 50 to 75% of Nationwide's overall business. You have to understand most people writing articles like that probably have never known a life other than a 9 to 5, so when they attempt to work in a business like this that requires a ton of effort like growing any business, they're out because it's not as simple as showing up, getting paid, and leaving, lol. I'm so sorry that was so long. Crying laughing emoji. Does that make sense though? Fortunately, a while later, the Hun who closed her business to join World Financial Group has seen the light and learned quickly. Hey friend, I just wanted to apologize. I was lied to, deceived, and misled. I only communicated what was told to me. I had no idea it was all lies. I declined working with the company and left all groups with anyone associated. There is zero ownership, recruiting is 100% of what you do, and they sell bad products. I am now vetting companies with integrity and that work normally, just the goal to help people. Hey, no need to apologize, I'm so glad you were able to see firsthand and get out so quickly. And honestly, I hope they're able to start up their small business again, like their legitimate one they were doing before this MLM. This next one really sent an Amway link instead of a wedding registry. Do you have a registry link you could send over? So excited to celebrate with you. And then the Hun replies, "Hi, hope your planning is going well. Feels good to be at the home stretch and almost to our big day. We didn't do a registry though. We'd actually love the opportunity to serve you. We included a link to our store and would love you to find something you'd be interested in and treat yourself a bit." And you call that you serving them? Honestly, it's kinda sad that these Huns are using their big day as just another sales opportunity. And now a travel Hun gives you all the scoop. PSA, let's clear this up. Travel Advantage is not an MLM. I swear, it's not. If you have to go out of your way to say it's not, it probably is. If you've ever avoided something because you thought it was another one of those MLM things, I get it, I've been there too. But here's the truth. Travel Advantage uses a network marketing model. And yes, there's a big difference. I mean, they can be pretty damn similar. MLMs usually require you to carry inventory, hit quotas, and get paid mostly when you recruit others. With network marketing like Travel Advantage, you earn by sharing a service people actually want, saving money and earning rewards on travel. That's no stocking products, no harassing friends, no complicated systems. So how are you going to get people on board then? You're simply giving people access to a membership platform that helps them travel for less, and if they want to share it too, great. You earn referral income. Think of it like how people share Netflix, Prime, or Spotify, only here members get rewarded for sharing, and the other person has to pay. So you're selling something, and this is not at all like sharing a Netflix or Prime account. Still unsure? Ask me anything. I'll give it to you straight, no fluff, no pressure, and a shit ton of hashtags, good lord. For a second there I thought that said hashtag catgirl, but no, that's hashtag CaliGirl. I mean, what made me think of that? Am I that down bad? Anyway, let's move on. Where this next one is shaking their head at this Bravenly Hun. Back to school season is here, you know what that means, yet another selling opportunity. Actually, they said, and apparently my kids think I'm made of money. We're talking Nike shoes, don't forget the matching socks, rolls eyes, AE jeans, Birks, and Vera lunchboxes like they're walking the halls of Fashion Week instead of 7th and 10th grade. Face palm. How are families surviving on just a 9 to 5? I seriously thank God daily for Bravenly. I don't clock in, I log in for my phone in leggings with coffee. If you're staring down that back to school bill wondering how you're gonna fund these mini fashionistas, I got you. This isn't just some side gig, it's been my lifeline, and it can be yours too. Slide into my inbox, let's turn those Nikes into a tax write-off, winky face. Not how that works at all. Hashtag Bravenly Life, hashtag Building Bravenly, and hashtag You Can Sit With Me. They supposedly have faith-based foundation, established and growing, debt-free, unmatched compensation, frequent paydays, massive bonuses, global bonus pool, no recruiting required, and it keeps going on and on and on and on. So we're just gonna move on. I swear these Huns are allergic to proofreading because this MLM Hun included the ChatGPT prompt. There's just no way. Definitely. Here's a version that stays aligned with your tone, bold but grounded, feminine but clear, and still speaks directly to women who feel stuck but are ready for more, even if they don't know it yet. AI has really made the number of posts from MLM Huns increase exponentially because they can just spit out a bunch of different sales pitches without even trying. Caption: you working overtime, them on a yacht. Not thinking about your mental health, your burnout, or your family, but sure, stay loyal to a system that was never designed to make you free. This isn't about being reckless, obligatory M-dash. It's about finally realizing your life isn't meant to revolve around someone else's deadlines. You don't have to keep settling for just enough. You get to create a life with spacious mornings, slow coffee, and work that actually lights you up from anywhere. If your gut is saying this can't be all there is, you're right. Comment freedom below and I'll send you the free training that showed me what's actually possible. And then a shit ton of hashtags again. Here's one for you. Hi hun, hope you're well hun, your two babes look just beautiful. This is a bit random. The reason for my message is our team is so close to a huge promotion this month ending today, so I'm super excited and nervous all at the same time. This must have been sent right at the end of July. We are literally about 30 people away from achieving this goal with a product purchase with one switch, whether it's a mascara or foundation or a hand cream. I'm running a sale with 30% discount and I'd love it if I could help you find or switch just one of your usual products, and it's an amazing opportunity to try our ultra high quality products. Yeah, I'm sure they are. And I wondered if you wanted to be one of my 30. Please, I'd love to help you find something to try. Look forward to hearing from you. I often get messages like this from so-called friends on Facebook. And Barefoot Jacob says, I love how these Huns brag about their business but then go on and on about being so close to a promotion. Sorry Hun, I thought it was your business. Why can't you give a promotion yourself? Like, why can't you go from CEOs to super CEO or something? I don't know. Also, being 30 people away seems like a lot, considering you're like right at the end of the month. And now the delusion here is wild. Yup, please educate yourself. Those are illegal and we aren't doing anything illegal over here. Guys, it's 2025. Stop calling network marketing a pyramid scheme when you literally go to work every day for a boss who has a boss who has a boss who probably has a yacht. So do you probably. The difference is you aren't getting any benefits. Or a steady paycheck for that matter. Oh, and here's another one comparing their MLM to a 9 to 5. Let's talk about something a little real today. People love to throw around the term pyramid scheme when it comes to network marketing, but let's take a look at this for a second. CEO at the top, then managers, then supervisors, then employees. If you're in a 9 to 5, you already know how hard it is to move up, how little say you have, and how much you sacrifice for someone else's dream. What if, and hear me out, what if you could build something for yourself instead? What if you could make your own hours, set your own pace, and earn based on effort, not office politics? More like earn based on the people you recruit. I'm not saying it's for everyone, but I'm saying there's another way, and I'll always choose the path that gives me freedom, flexibility, and a way to help others along the way too. Alright, you might want freedom, but the people working 9 to 5s probably want stability, which is perfectly fine if that's what they want. And by the way, shows the pyramid of the CEO at the top, followed by the managers, the supervisors, and the employees looking very sad. No thanks, looks like a pyramid scheme to me. I don't think these Huns will ever learn. They keep trying to make comparisons that make no sense. And now we have a prosecuting attorney left her job to be in an MLM full-time. I can't even think of a worse decision you could make. Wow, a year ago I had no idea this was possible. Mind blown. I didn't think I could do something like this. I wasn't sure I had the time, the skills, or the confidence. I definitely didn't think I'd be making any money, like real money, and leaving my career as a trial attorney. But here I am, a part of something that's working. Over $6,000 in sales this past week alone, and honestly it still blows me away. This is only 1 week of sale. First of all, this could be like your highest week and you might never get there ever again. And 2, no mention of expenses. You could sell millions of dollars of product and lose money if the expenses are too high. What's even more meaningful, seeing other women win too. This isn't just about me, it's about a community where success is shared, supported, and totally possible. I didn't come into this with it all figured out. I just said yes and figured it out as I went. So you left your stable job as a trial attorney for this? Where you didn't even fully know what you were getting into? It just keeps getting worse. If I can do this, could you? Hashtag possibility, hashtag women supporting women, hashtag from doubt to done, and hashtag business that builds you. You might be going in there with the goal to support other women, but the ones at the top are taking advantage of that, right? So you're probably not as supportive as you think you are. By the way, this person is incredibly smart and well-spoken. They enjoyed working with her and couldn't believe that she left her job as a head prosecuting attorney to be in an MLM. Like, she was probably getting paid pretty well. And she left all that for what? And for this next one, how does this MLM even work? Today we achieved a huge milestone in our digital business. We're beyond grateful for saying yes to this journey, one that has not only challenged us, but also changed us. It hasn't always been smooth sailing. There were bumps, doubts, and tough days, but every struggle was a step forward, and we chose to keep going. Why? Because we're building something bigger than ourselves, a future of freedom, flexibility, and stability for our family. And by the way, freedom, flexibility, and stability are all using either zeros or strange symbols. I guess Facebook has caught on to the fact that MLM Huns keep using those words way too much. So here's to growth, perseverance, and purpose. And to anyone thinking about starting, you're capable too. Hashtag work from anywhere, hashtag generational wealth, hashtag passive income, hashtag automated system, and hashtag ask us how. And what do they mean by automated system? Like, are they going to be automatically making money? Probably not what that means. But they're also grateful for a business that works while they rest and get things done. Want passive income while living your daily life? Join our free webinar. Hashtag say yes to opportunities, hashtag just do it, and hashtag your time is now. Start earning passive income now. Join our free webinar to learn how. Register now here. And by the way, do you know how Huns show off like a screenshot of paychecks they've received, either notifications or emails or transactions? This isn't that, it's even sadder than that. They're pictures of leads they've gotten. They aren't even confirmed customers, they're potential customers. They probably haven't even contacted them yet, for that matter. This next one is saving Huns one chair at a time. True leadership like this is rare, and I'm so honored to be part of something that's not only life-changing, but spirit-led. Ah yes, once again using the Lord and the Spirit to push MLM products. Our CEO and her son praying over every seat and the person who'd be sitting there. Please, Lord, bless our MLM Huns, bless our wallets, bless our purses, for we want more money. No, Hun, the Lord is not gonna listen to that. And this right here is one of the many reasons I have so much love and respect for our CEO, Yellowheart. Before a single guest walked in, she and her son went around the room and prayed over every seat, asking God to move in the lives of those who would be sitting in them. Prayers for breakthrough, prayers for healing, prayers for growth, purpose, and future blessings. This isn't just a company, it's a calling. It's a mission built on faith, service, and heart. True leadership like this is rare, and I'm so honored to be part of something that's not only life-changing but spirit-led. Hashtag faith-led business, hashtag Bravenly mission, hashtag servant leadership, hashtag faith in action, hashtag purpose before profit. Probably not true. Hashtag women of faith and hashtag built on prayer. But hold on a minute, our CEO, I thought you owned this business and you were the CEO. I mean, you keep calling yourselves boss babes. Are you curious about my rescue mission? Join me tonight, be a fly on the wall, and peek and see if this movement is something that will bless you. You know, you're kinda doing the opposite of a rescue mission. You usually don't trap people into MLMs when you're trying to rescue them. Disclaimer, you will not be able to unsee. That sounds more like a warning than anything, like I'm gonna see something horrific there that I won't be able to unsee. Message me for the link. Why Bravenly? Come learn with me how we make money with Bravenly. I think I'll pass, thanks. I said yes scared. I said yes feeling completely unqualified, but I couldn't shake the feeling that I was made for more. And I was tired, y'all, so tired of watching others live a life I was praying for, so I stopped waiting and I started trusting. Now I work on my terms from anywhere with purpose. And the best part, I get to help other women and men do the same. Maybe you think you've already seen all the options. Maybe you've convinced yourself there's just not a place for you. But friend, I'm here to tell you there is. This picture right here, it's our CEO and her son, praying over every single chair at our summit before it started, praying for the exact people who would fill them and praying they would get what they need. That's the heart behind what we do. I've said it before and I'll say it again, and I won't stop saying it. It's truly different here. No, it's not. It's just like any other MLM. This is how I know it's truly different, when you can actually feel the difference. How do I do that exactly? If you've been hoping, praying, or just wondering if there's something out there for you, there is, and you've just found it. Let's chat, my friend. It's at least worth a conversation. No, I don't think it is, because you're probably gonna start on some elaborate pitch and try every single trick in the book trying to convince me to join. And another picture of them praying over every single chair. God help me. And for this next one, a Kangen Hun reassures us it's not an MLM, I swear. I'm well educated. I've got a master's degree in information sciences. I've worked in healthcare for 10 years. I've participated in MLMs before. This is not an MLM. Typing in caps will surely make people believe you a lot more. This is Business Strategy 101. Read any entrepreneur book or listen to a Tony Robbins podcast and they will point you towards passive income strategies to make money work for you, instead of you always working for money. I mean, all that pushing for sales, all that posting on Facebook, all that recruitment you have to do, that doesn't exactly scream passive income to me. It seems pretty active. Seems like you have to do a lot, actually, and you don't know if you're gonna make money in the end. And now you guys are big mad. They hated me for using Monet, and guess what? Some still do. Shrugs. Yep, people actually get mad over hair care. Wild, right? Here's the thing though, this is social media. You're not gonna love every product or brand you see, that's normal, but what's not okay? Leaving negative, nasty comments just because something isn't for you. I mean, if there are multiple reports of people having their hair fall out, then to me that seems like a little something more than just a product not being for that person. It seems like there's a legitimate problem going on there. If Monet works for me and for so many others who love and promote this brand, why try to ruin someone's day over it? You probably only love it because you're making money off it. Let's be real, if your ego thinks a comment is gonna knock me down, think again, babe. I've heard worse. I'm 4 years deep in this business. I've cried, I've wanted to quit, I've questioned everything, but I didn't stop and I won't. So if my posts bother you, snooze me, scroll by, do what you gotta do. But don't come for someone showing up for themselves, for their goals, for their growth. I'll keep keep going, I'll keep thriving, and I'll keep using what makes me feel good. Did you know we are now in TikTok? I bet that makes some of you big mad, crying laughing emojis. I mean, being on TikTok, even on TikTok Shop, isn't exactly something to brag about. Also, if they are selling things in the TikTok Shop, wouldn't that also be taking potential sales away from their sellers? And now we have someone selling paparazzi at an antique mall. Not exactly antique products here. By the way, this person went for antique pharmaceuticals, yet was assaulted by a whole nook of this junk. I don't know why that's even allowed there. Like, if this is a space to sell antique items, then it shouldn't be. And now here's some Hun logic for you. The best time to get into MLMs is when everyone is sick of it. When demand is at its lowest. What amazing business sense these Huns have. I think MLM is about to make a comeback. I think it's starting to seem not so bad to people again. I think people have tried a lot of things now. Direct sales, social media monetization, trading, on and on. And there's some success to have in those areas for sure, but you can also not succeed. And there's a lot of hype, fraud, and nonsense out there, just like there's been an MLM, but I feel like the non-MLM pendulum has swung pretty far in the negative direction, and I feel like the old paradigm is dying off, and just when everyone is sick of it, it might be the best time to find something amazing in this industry. Just like trading, the best time to buy is when everyone's disgusted with the asset. I'm not sure this is gonna convince very many people to join, but okay. And now, hashtag the haters can go somewhere else, and of course it's your fault if you're not successful. I've been mocked and probably blocked, but I won't be stopped. There's no room for that type of negativity around here. No amount of naysayers will dim my light. I've made up my mind, my family will be free, I'm done settling, I'm done watching life pass by, done living on just enough. I'm building something that changes lives, mine and yours if you want it. You don't have to stay broke, you don't have to stay tired, you don't have to settle for less than the life you dream about. You can sit back and watch me do it, or you can run with me and create your own freedom too. Time is ticking and I'm not slowing down. Hashtag the haters can go somewhere else. See you at the top. Or for the haters, see you at the bottom. Yes, just call them haters while you ignore the mountains of proof that show that most people don't make money in these MLMs. Nothing can be gained without losing something. Even entering heaven demands death. If you want to rise to the top, fall to the bottom willingly, on purpose, and come back bigger than ever. Best decision I ever made. I risked it all for what I believe in. Most would not. Probably the biggest rush I've ever had, no pun intended. Yeah, but you're risking it all for a business that's not even yours. It doesn't make sense. Not business-wise, and not even in general. Saddy fatty turned baddie. Life is too short to feel stuck and broken in your own body. Buy the products. At this point, they're just straight up consume product. She just got lucky. That's why she's successful. No, I just didn't quit after not becoming a millionaire overnight. And let me guess, you're still not a millionaire, especially since you're getting 2 likes on your posts. Some of you will stay stuck because you have 0 patience or even enough faith in yourself to keep going. Harsh? No. True. Every single action ever made or executed is/was a process. Every single thing. Quit giving up after a month. By the way, I want to train 2 people to make income from their phones. If you're ready to truly dive in and change your life, let's do it with not a single like and a little white heart. I cannot help you make sense of something that makes no sense. What happened to people being able to make their own choices and decisions? If you promote your business and someone does well with it, great. The problem is our society is too centered on placing blame and not taking responsibility. Example, if someone joins your team but is not successful, is it your fault? No. But too many people would place blame on you. The progressive society we live in says everybody else is to blame for our choices. It really is quite sad. Well, I think it's kind of the fault of the pyramid scheme system itself. Like it's designed so that most people fail. And here's the hard truth your mentor won't say to you. You are where you are in your business right now because of the action that you've taken up to this point. Eyes. Okay, I mean, that's not exactly some kind of secret. I know, but save it. I don't want to hear the excuses. It's not your upline, it's not your downline, it's not your sidelines. It's probably not even your company or product, although it could be a bigger issue. More than likely, it's a you issue. There's not a single problem in your business that can't be solved by taking massive action. Okay, so yeah, blame the people who are trying to make it. Don't blame the people who are taking advantage of them. Okay. If you're going to succeed in network marketing, you've got to join at the top. I mean, you've got to be married to the activities and divorced from the results. Fall in love with the journey. Stop trying to excuse yourself from the work and still expecting results. There's no shortcut. Showing up is the secret sauce. Fire emoji. Follow for more. And here's a picture. My favorite animal is me when I show up to train you as someone who's not afraid to hurt your feelings. Wow, so tough. Such a harsh truth. And this last one claims to not do MLM for the money, even though that's literally why all of these people join MLMs. Here's my why. I didn't join this business just to make money or travel the world. Those are amazing perks, but my reasons run deeper. I joined because I'm building a life where I can fully provide for myself and my future, not just financially, but emotionally and mentally. I've always had a deep desire to connect with people, not just on the surface, but in ways that challenge me to grow and inspire others to do the same. This journey is about more than sales or sign-ups. It's about surrounding myself with driven, like-minded entrepreneurs who push me to become the best version of myself in business and in everyday life. I thrive off genuine connections, and this community gives me the space to grow those bonds across the world. Watch out, these Huns are going worldwide. Most of all, I'm here because I love to help people. I want this to be more than a business. I want it to be a platform for empowerment and transformation. One day I see myself as a leader, mindset coach, and life mentor, showing others what's possible through my own journey. If I can help even one person believe in themselves again, or maybe for the first time, then I know I'm on the right path. By the way, this is IntelliTravel on Instagram. Looks like a classic case of MLM brainwashing taken to another level. Good thing you don't do it for the money because you sure won't be making a lot. Hun, just be honest, you're in it for the money. So, I'd like to thank all of my members, especially Amethyst Phoenix, Catalin Cormendi, and Mike Hawk. Hold up. You can join simply by clicking the join button below. Feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell if you enjoyed it, and feel free to comment if you've got something on your mind.